Throughout history, humans have always tried to find a way to cheat death. But in the end, we all know that death comes to us all. People around the world claim to have captured death himself on camera. In this video, we will take a look at the most famous footage of what people claim is the real Grim Reaper. After you've seen the last one, you will not think of death the same way again. This is 5 times the Grim Reaper was caught on camera. The Grand Canyon Grim Reaper. In 2013, Reddit user Zombie Gandaffi uploaded the following photograph to Reddit. According to Zombie Gandaffi, his uncle and some friends were on a road trip when they decided to stop at the Grand Canyon to take some pictures. When Zombie Gandaffi's uncle later developed the pictures, he noticed a pale man with a black hood standing behind him in the bushes, staring directly into the camera, smiling. Zombie Gandaffi said that his uncle and his friends didn't notice anyone standing in the bushes when the picture was taken. The picture has been analyzed by several experts, and they believe the picture to be authentic. Some people believe that the unknown man was there to commit suicide, but hid in the bushes when he noticed the uncle and his friends. Many people believe that it might actually be the Grim Reaper, but no one is really sure. The Wiedenbeck Cemetery. A 48-year-old man named Richard Durham has spent the past 30 years trying to prove that ghosts do not exist. Durham has visited many ghost hotspots and debunked many paranormal stories throughout the U.S. In 2016, Durham visited the Wiedenbeck Cemetery, and he was able to capture what many people believe is the Grim Reaper on camera. In the photograph, you can see what looks like a cloaked figure standing over a grave. Durham said the following about the photograph. "I was never expecting to see anything. I have taken loads of random pictures around the whole cemetery, and then this came out. It was cold but not misty. I could see my breath, but nothing like what I caught in the picture." A lot of people think it looks like the Grim Reaper. This is one of the clearest pictures I've taken in my life where I can't explain what the cause is. Robert McCall. In 2016, the Ozark Mountain Paranormal Investigation Team was contacted by a family that lived in North Springfield. The family claimed that they had experienced many strange activities in their house, and they asked if the investigation team could come over and investigate. When the team arrived at the house, they didn't experience any strange activities as the family had claimed. But when the team turned off all the lights and locked the doors, Robert McCall captured what he believes is either the Grim Reaper or the ghost of a woman. Robert McCall said the following. "All the lights were shut off and the doors were locked. I came around to lock up the front door, and as soon as I turned the corner, I heard a growling disturbance on my EVP and saw something darker than dark move around in the hallway. So I just started taking pictures of the hallway. There was no one in the hallway, but something else showed up on camera. I think that the black figure in the photograph is either the Grim Reaper or the ghost of a woman, but I am not 100% sure." The Newby Church Grim Reaper. In 1963, Reverend K.F. Lord took a photo of the Newby Church interior. When he later developed the photograph, he could see a transparent figure that looked like a long, black-covered human being. The tall figure can be seen standing on the first step of the altar, staring directly into the camera. The figure seems to have no hands, and its long black robe covers its feet. It is believed that the transparent figure in the photograph is either the ghost of a monk or the Grim Reaper himself. This, of course, terrified the Reverend, especially since he had been all alone in the church when he took the photograph. The photograph was later released to the public, but the local newspapers believed that the photograph was a hoax. This frustrated the Reverend, and he sent the photograph to be examined by several experts. The experts couldn't find any signs that suggested that the photograph had been tampered with, and they believed the photograph to be authentic. Craig Nugent and Daniel Dowling. In 2015, Craig Nugent and his cousin Daniel Dowling were on their way home from Dubai after watching the Formula One. Craig fell asleep, and Daniel thought it would be funny to take pictures of Craig while he was asleep. When Craig later arrived at his home in the UK, Daniel sent him one of the pictures of him sleeping and asked him to take a look at the window. In the window, you can see what looks like a cloaked figure with a skeletal face. Craig said the following about the photograph. "I thought it was a bit of a joke at first. I didn't see it until we arrived back in the UK and my cousin sent me the picture. I couldn't believe it. I still can't quite believe it because it really looks like a figure of someone. I just thought, what the hell is that? It can't be Daniel in the picture because he was sitting opposite me on the seats, which is why you can only see the camera flash. I did think it was a joke, but Daniel promised me that he hadn't messed with the picture, and I do believe him." Due to the skeletal face in the figure, many people believe that it might actually be the face of the Grim Reaper. And so, we arrive at the edge of something we were never meant to fully understand. 5 moments, 5 glimpses, 5 shadows caught where no shadow should be. Maybe they're nothing more than tricks of light, artifacts of old cameras, or minds searching for meaning in the dark. But maybe, just maybe, they are something else entirely. Because throughout history, across cultures and centuries, one figure has remained unchanged. A silent watcher, a patient presence. The one who waits at the end of every story. Death, waiting, watching, appearing only for those who are about to cross the line between this world and whatever comes next. So the next time you look at an old photograph or scroll past a strange image online, take a second look, because sometimes the most terrifying things aren't hidden. They're right there in the picture, unmoving, unseen, until it's too late. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you've ever had any mysterious figures show up in your photos. Sleep well, and we'll see you in the next video.